excited to connect with you guys in the way that I'm connecting, just off of the simple fact of, since I've been here. And I feel like as an artist, because when I came here the first time, I wasn't really into my music artistry. I'm a poet, so I always have my poetry. I've always been writing, but I didn't take that leap yet into music. So now that I'm here, it's like kind of full circle, and it's pretty dope.
Nice. That's awesome. Glad we can be here at your revolution.
Yes, right.
Also, we are excited to know that you are jumping full-fledged into your creative side and about to record and release some music. You know, we celebrate that. That's what SongLab celebrates. Hello everybody, this is EarlAlex and we are back on SongLab Live. Look, I thank you for joining us, but you know what we do, and today's a special occasion because we are back having another SongLab Live event where we have artists in the studio collaborating and networking, getting to know each other and also educating each other on tips, advice, and things that they do in their career to help them move forward. Today is no different. I have an artist with me that you need to get to know. So I'm gonna shift the conversation over to her so she can let you know who she is and also where to find her and her music. Who do I have with me here today?
Peace, y'all. I am Comma Divine. So I'm a multifaceted creative and an up-and-coming musical artist. So you can find me at _Reology. Right now, when I say up-and-coming, that means we haven't had music on platforms yet, but they're dropping soon. I do have performances of my music on YouTube and on my Instagram and on my TikTok and on my social media, but I am getting in the studio literally next week, and we have an EP coming soon. So I will be out there. But yeah, that's who I am. So I'm a poet at the core. I'm a collaborator of community. I love to curate spaces for us as community to express who we are. That's the core of what I do. And that's why I put myself out there with my music, and I'm challenging myself in the way I do. So yeah, let's get more into it.
Awesome. I mean, hey, that's what SongLab is about. Challenging yourself in a creative space to become better and to grow alongside other creatives. Yeah. Like that's what we do. And that's what actually today is here about. Let me get from you, what advice, what tips do you have for artists that are looking to get started like you have been? What helped you maybe get over the hump of saying, you know what, this is what I want to do, to where this is what I'm gonna do, and actually putting something out like you're about to do?
Okay, great. So again, that bottles down to the my purpose overall is community, putting myself in spaces with community who do the things that I want to do, because it brought that out of my body, that confidence that, oh, if they can do it, I can do it. Oh, they're having fun doing it, I can do it. You know, and not thinking too much about the critiques of it, and not thinking too much about, oh, what are people going to think? It's all about the journey. So I had to let go of thinking of what people are going to think and find that crowd, or create that space for people to come together and just, you know, be us unapologetically and put our art out there, because we are artists and we are passionate about our shit. So I want to make sure that, you know, that's what helped me, is just surrounding myself around people who do the same thing that I do. And that is what keeps me going.
Well, 100%. That's why we have like these networking events that we have here today at Marmara Creative Studios here in Phoenix, Arizona. Let me know about, so you've been here a couple of times before, but today we have a bunch of creatives and we're kind of got everything going off in 2 studios. We're working together, collaborating, showing each other our music and talking about that. How do you feel about today's event? How do you feel about being here at SongLab and the vibe? And just let me know also about, say, some of your past experiences being here at Marmara Creative Studios.
Okay, great. Today is amazing. I didn't expect to see it set up how it was set up, because I just came to, you know, when other people were recording in the studio, I just came to support. So I've been there in those settings. So to see an actual event set up and how it is, and with the bartending, with everybody just, you know, walking around, and I think it's pretty dope to see, you know, community in this space and to see it full, because I've always also came like at night times where it's like, it's not that many people, you know, you see a few faces, but everybody tuned in, you go in and out, you don't collab much, you don't network much. So I'm very excited to be here. I'm excited to connect with you guys in the way that I'm connecting, just off of the simple fact of, since I've been here. And I feel like as an artist, because when I came here the first time, I wasn't really into my music artistry. I'm a poet, so I always have my poetry. I've always been writing, but I didn't take that leap yet into music. So now that I'm here, it's like kind of full circle, and it's pretty dope.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. Glad we can be here at your revolution.
Yes, right?
Also, we are excited to know that you are jumping full-fledged into your creative side and about to record and release some music. We celebrate that. That's what SongLab celebrates. So can you let people know about what you have coming up, what you're working on, and what they should be excited for?
Okay, so my birthday is June 28th. I'm a Cancer. And we will be having an EP dropping by my birthday. So already kind of have all the songs and everything in order of how I want them. Have a few songs recorded, but the other ones I do need to finish recording. But it's also going to be a whole mix of my artistry in general. So you're going to have poetry in the EP, along with, just mantras, along with my music. I rap and I sing. So it's going to be my full variety. I don't necessarily put myself in a box when it comes to genre, because I'm figuring it out. I have a lot of variety, and I'm, testing my range with it. So that's what you can expect from me, range. You can expect authentic and genuine content, authentic and genuine art, because this is literally me putting it all out for y'all. That's who I am as an artist, and I feel like that's how people should be when it comes to their art, putting it all out there and saying, because it's more than just, this is a beat and some words. Like, this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm experiencing in the world, and it's all an offering. It's all a gift. The ability, the way that I can write how I write and rap how I rap and flow how I flow, it's all a gift from God, so like, and if I'm not using this gift and sharing it, what is the purpose of it? So yeah, you have a lot coming from me, as well as me being an event curator. I curate spaces for us to have, like on May 8th, I have a Spit Your Shot open mic coming up. So it's like a Love Jones inspired open mic.
Tell people about it and where it's at. Give people all the details.
Yes, so it's going to be at Sugarcane Lounge on May 8th, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tickets on Eventbrite. You can also, there's more links to get tickets on my Instagram. But so it is a Love Jones inspired open mic. So think of 90s love R&B. We're going to be romantic and grown and sexy with it. We're going to have featured artists. But the big part that I'm excited for, we're going to have speed connecting rounds. So us as creatives, I feel like we need more spaces to connect, and also on a grown and sexy vibe. So it's not necessarily speed dating, because I think that speed dating could be corny in a sense, but it's speed connecting, and it's going to have some romance into it. But for example, I'm asking you romantic questions that are catered to your art. Like, why are you in love with the way that you present your art or something? Yeah, and you're connecting. Yeah, so that on top of the open mic and some dope future artists that we're going to have. Like, for example, we're going to have Miss Honey Rose. We're going to have Grant Singh. I think Grant Singh will be here today, actually, so that's pretty dope. Yeah, then we're going to have some poets. We're going to have AP Butter. We're going to have the beautiful Lesage, Moselle. Then we're also going to have me presenting, so yeah.
Well, that sounds like a wonderful time where artists can not only showcase their talent, but also meet some people on the same level, or some people can help them get to a good level. And that's that, like I said, I say it a lot, but that SongLab loves to support those type of efforts. That's why we started doing what we're doing, is to bring more awareness to creatives and the work that they're doing, as well as help them to connect to others, and so they can build their community, build the network. And that's what you're doing. So 100% applaud you for that.
Thank you.
Let people know
exactly
who you are. Give them the introduction, all right, to Kama that they need so that they can follow you. It may feel a little redundant because I asked you to do that in the beginning, but do that for me now. Introduce Kama, let them know who you are, what you do, and how to find your music again. And if you don't mind, at the end, give SongLab a little shout out.
Okay, I got you. Can I spit something real quick?
Hold up. We got an impromptu performance, but it sounds like this is what it is. All right, let's do it.
You say introduce them to like what? And I want people to know I am Kama as well as Reology. Reology is the name that I brought when I started with my poetry. Kama is when I'm my music, but I'm both of them. So
wow. She's Reology, Kama.
Yeah. All right, so
go ahead.
Take a deep breath. I like to get fly and thank the Most High. For giving me the guide to unwind, the guide to divine, the mind to create, the mind to be nine. I like to get fly and thank the Most High for giving me the space to be kind, the space to be fine, the space to create, the space to move time. And when it comes to the things I cannot see, I leave it up to the God that's within me. Because they go write books about my story, my glory, before I lay my testimony. And you'll remember me as Reology. So that is an introductory of who I am at the core, real quick and simple for y'all. Reology. So again, where you can find me, Instagram, Reology, REEOLOGY. Same with other platforms. If you just search up Reology, you'll find it. YouTube, where I am now, because like I said, we're getting that music on the platforms, but we have all of my performances on YouTube, and you can find me at Reology on YouTube. So yeah, and again, I have a collective as well called Living as a Birthright, where I host those spaces to get community together to express themselves. So if you want to follow that, Living as a Birthright, it's a period between each ones, but if you just search it up, you'll find it. But yeah, that is me. I am Divine. I am Reology. I am all of that. So yeah,
nice.
I'm excited.
Well, now you guys have heard from a new artist that you should be checking out. She has music and more creative work coming to you, as well as events. So follow her. Check her out online. This is SongLab Live. I thank you very much for your time. Could I get you to do a quick shout out for SongLab Live?
SongLab, thank you. Gratitude for everything that you're doing. Gratitude for this platform. This is important. This is like my first kind of big interview. I feel like this is big to me. And I'm grateful. And I feel like, because I know that I'm going to be big. That's the confidence that I have in God and in my vision. So I know I'm going to be up there, and I'm going to be able to look back at this moment and be like, SongLab put me out. They put me out there. They had that faith in me. They put me on their platform. So yeah.
Totally in agreement. Totally in alignment. 100%. And thank you very much for bringing your energy here to SongLab Live, where we can help to advance that and show that to the people who can align themselves with what you're doing. And that's wonderful.
Yes,
so thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, gratitude.
Thank you for watching us. Thank you for tuning in. This has been SongLab Live.
Ashe. Yes, gratitude.
Yo, if you didn't know, SongLab Live is back. So follow us. Check us out. We got new podcasts, new interviews, plenty more content to share. Thank you very much.